WNBA is getting a new team, the Golden State Valkyries. The team is set to make a slam dunk on the court in 2025, and the new president stopped by to chat about the exciting adventure underway with our very own Diane Macedo. Take a look.
Born from the Bay, gilded in gold. This is where legends take flight. But our story has yet to be written.
The move marks the first WNBA expansion team since 2008. Let's bring in the president of the brand new Golden State Valkyries, Jess Smith, for more. Jess, thanks so much for coming on. And first of all, what a cool trailer.
I know, right? We have a very talented marketing team that put a lot of time and effort behind that. So
you
thank
can tell. So this is the first expansion within the WNBA in 16 years. So walk me through how this came about.
Yeah, well, in October it was announced, but before that, we're seeing this incredible trajectory in women's sports, and specifically women's basketball in the WNBA. So the ownership group of the Warriors, Joe Lacob, Peter Guber, you know, one of the unknown facts for the most part is that Joe Lacob's been interested in women's basketball for a long time. In fact, he was an investor in a league before the WNBA. And so as, you know, everything has come together for this time for him to be able to move this forward, it's a big deal. And for us to be the first expansion team in that long of a period, we take that with great responsibility. We have big aspirations, and we look forward to building something that others can replicate behind us as well.
So as president of the Valkyries, how do you plan to compete with bigger, more established teams?
Yeah, I mean, we have aspirations to be just as big as those teams from day one, and we're putting in the work. We already have 7,500 seat deposits, and that was before today, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that number is at day one. And we're making investment. You know, we are looking at facilities and making sure that our player experience will be well thought of. We'll play at Chase Center and have an incredible game day experience, but most importantly, the Bay Area has a lot of signifying opportunity to bring this sport together through the region. You know, they're known for being both progressive and innovative. And as we bring that personnel through women's basketball to come together, it means something so much more than sport. So we certainly have a ton of respect for the teams that are in the WNBA, but we've arrived and we're ready to compete.
Now, over the past few years, female basketball players have seen a whole new level of fame. You've got Angel Reese walking the red carpet at the Met Gala. Caitlin Clark scored a multi-million-dollar deal with Nike. How do you see that impacting the league and the game overall?
It's just the beginning. You know, it's been an incredible process to watch that come to more of the mainstream, but these sponsorship dollars are not going anywhere. And fans are really the ones driving that. Consumers are now very in touch with, I watch a game, I buy a ticket, I show up, I follow these athletes. That means that those athletes then go get the endorsement deals. That means the teams that you support then get those endorsement deals as well. So there is a consumer unlock that is driving this forward in real time.
And we saw the trailer, the colors, the logo. Walk me through that part of it. What is it that you want fans to get from this brand and what you've chosen here?
I mean, we are teammates with the Golden State Warriors, right? And they have an incredible legacy, you know, as a brand and as a winning brand. And as we come into the Golden State umbrella, it's important for us to make sure that we're inviting them in and yet building something that's worthy of our own legacy. That when someone sees our brand, our logo, our colors, they know it's ours, and that they can relate to one another on the value set with intention that we're going to set forward. And so the Valkyries themselves, right, incredible warriors that work collectively, you know, so making sure that we're thinking of our community and our fans and everything that we're building. But our logo itself, if you look closely, it has everything from wings on the sides to the cables of the bridge to a sword down the center. But overall, it's connected. You know, there's ideation there of 13 as the 13th team, and then the 5-on-5 with respect to our opponents at all times.
Now, the team's expected to start playing in 2025. What are you most looking forward to? And how do you think the Bay Area fans are going to respond?
I mean, the Bay Area shows out. We know this. There's definitely a swagger that comes with being a Bay Area resident. So I just can't wait to see how they begin to adapt to this brand and what they lead us in. But there's really nothing like that first game, walking out into a packed Chase Center, looking around at 18,000 plus fans, multiple partners, investors, and players that are coming together to build something no one's seen before.
And speaking of the fans, you're having your first block party this weekend. How can the fans come out and show their support?
Yes, we really can't wait to have our first sea of Valkyrie Violet out there. I did my best with the suit. But
I was going to say, you're rocking the color today.
Had to make sure I'm on brand, you know.
Absolutely.
But, we have legends like Kehlani and Pilo and E40 joining us to make sure that we are having fun from 2 to 6 p.m. There will be RSVPs for people to take in, and our merchandise will be on sale for the first time in person that day as well.
And I've got my own Valkyrie Violet here as well, a little swag for us. Jess, it's so great to have you here. It's so awesome that you guys are taking this step. And I think I'm one of many who are just really excited to see what you guys have in store.
Follow along and come join us next May. We'd love to host you.
Awesome. President of Golden State Valkyries, Jess Smith. Jess, thank you and congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Diane Macedo, thank you for that.